My name is Chinedu Vincent Akuta. On Sunday, the night of February 2025, Zion Ministry Prayer Outreach Lagos invited architects to come and give presentation for their proposed Zion City headquarters at Ngor Okpala. I watched the presentation. I'm a member of Zion Ministry. I follow them. I like what they are doing. So I watched the presentation. So that's what I want to analyze on this episode. One, the first company that came was called North China Construction Company. They gave a presentation with their 3D design. It was nice, at the end of which Ebuka Obi, the spiritual director of Zion Prayer Ministry Outreach, asked them how much will it cost. They quoted 39 billion naira. 39 billion naira. Then the second company came, I think they were called Bid Treasures Nigerian Limited. They gave their presentation with their 3D design and other things. And then they were asked how much will this project cost, and they quoted 50 billion naira. 50 billion naira. That was the second company. Now the third person that came gave her own presentation, but unfortunately she didn't give any quote for the cost of the project. Finally, the fourth company, Adobe Associates Limited, came and gave a wonderful presentation with their 3D designs of Zion City, what it will look like. This company, the fourth company, I think they've been before around September, October last year to give a presentation, but not detailed one like they did on Sunday, the 9th of February 2025. And the spiritual director of Zion Prayer Ministry, Evangelist Ebuka Obi, asked members of his ministry, prayer ministry, to choose and decide which of the plans or presentations will be decided or be chosen. For me, I will choose number 4, Adobe Associates Limited. However, they quoted the highest amount of money. They quoted 400 billion naira for the Zion City project. It's not a little project, it's massive. By the way, Zion proposed to build auditorium which will contain 2 million people. They proposed to build university in the same place. They also proposed to build secondary school. They also intend to build hospital. Although they have hospital in Lagos, they want to build another hospital in Ngor Okpala, what they call Seraphic Hospital. They also propose to build factories in the same place. By the way, this location, it's about 22,000 plus of land, made possible through the help of the governor of Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodinma. Kudos to Governor Hope Uzodinma for using his position to make this land available for Zion Prayer Ministry. I doff my hat for the governor of Imo State for doing this, helping the Zion Ministry. So you could see it's a very massive project. And then the quotations also kind of like, is also on the higher side, but considering the size of the Zion City and Zion plan, you could also see, it's within that the vision or the plan or the intention. Now, I had written before in the past about Zion Ministry. I wrote an article last year on this project. I also include that my article on this video. And then I highlighted the importance of this project, which I was gonna talk about them here now. This project will bring in additional spiritual revival to Imo State, which is the most important thing. It will also bring revival in the southeast. and then south region, because Imo State is very close to River State, Cross River, Akwa Ibom. So people from these areas will easily access the Zion City for their prayers. So it's going to bring in additional revival, additional fire, So Ngor Okpala, which is going to be the headquarters of Zion Prayer Ministry, has been placed on the world map. Is on spotlight at the moment. So little known Ngor Okpala now has been known all over the world, or will be known all over the world because of Zion Prayer Movement outreach. Lands around this Zion headquarters, of course, we will appreciate. We go higher in prices. Ngor Okpala will be a maker of some sort. Tourism to Imo State will increase, will boost, and that is more revenue for the state. And also, money will flow into the local economy. Money will flow to Ngor Okpala economy. Money will flow to Imo State economy because of this project. Imagine, let's assume Zion decides to, let's say, embark on, let's say they decide to choose the fourth quotation from the architect Adobe Associate, which again, that's what I'm rooting for. That's what I'm gonna vote for. Let's assume they began to do this massive 100 billion naira project at Imo State. So imagine the amount of money that will flow into Imo State. We're looking at about 400 billion naira. I will come back to this amount later. Now, there will be so many economic activities around this Zion headquarters. There will be people selling sacramentals, people selling food. There will also be accommodations that will spring up here and there. The Okada people, the taxi people will also be busy taking people from one point to another. So it's going to increase economic activities in that neighborhood and also in the state at large. And also, this also will make more churches to maybe try to go down to the southeast to build build headquarters. The most important thing this movement or this headquarters siting at Ngor Okpala will have achieved is that it keys into the Akurulo philosophy, the Akurulo mantra, the Akurulo message, the Akurulo philosophy, which means let your wealth get home. So getting this headquarters from Lagos to Ngor Okpala is symbolic, is also significant, is also important in many ways. It signifies the Akurulo philosophy, Akurulo mantra. So it's wonderful. It's gonna maybe encourage more people to bring down their investment down to Southeast or down to Owerri. So again, the workers, or let's say the artisans, the bricklayers, the laborers, the plumbers, the electricians, might likely come from the locality or the local areas. If not, within from the state or from neighboring states. So which means it's going to create employment opportunities around. And the multiplier effect of this, that the families of people working will also be able to live good. Money will trickle into the local economy, from there to the state economy, back to the federal government economy, back to the nation's economy. So it's massive. And again, the architectural design, from what I saw from the presentation today on the Sunday, the 9th of February, will be a masterpiece. The auditorium is intended to contain, or is planned to contain 2 million people, which is going to be the highest in Nigeria, or the biggest in Nigeria. So it's massive. It's massive. Now, there are many, let's say, few downsides to this big project. One is that raising this money, like raising 39 billion naira, which is the least quotation, or raising 400 billion naira, which is the topmost quotation, is not going to be an easy task. Times are tough now, so it's not going to be an easy task, but God willing, it's going to be achieved. But just to highlight that, it will be a challenge to raise this amount of money. But of course, it might not be done under a year or two. It might spread. It might maybe last for like maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 or 10 years, as the case may be, or as God willing. Now, Some people might not be happy because it's going to transform their peaceful village or peaceful, let's say, community into an urban with all the noise that comes with an urban area. The place is going to be transformed overnight into a city, and then that comes with its own challenges. Like there are gonna be more people influx into the area. Some people are not be happy with that. Why the majority might like that? Because that brings development. So these are the few things I could see that might be a bit of a challenge. Of course, again, the project might drag, but God forbid, I pray the money comes so that it doesn't drag, because the longer it drags, that might mean more money. That might mean the cost might maybe go higher. But I pray it doesn't drag, or it doesn't. I pray that God will provide the money for the job to be done on time. And I also want to use this opportunity to ask people, Imo people, Southeast people. It doesn't matter if you're a member of Zion Prayer Ministry Outreach or not. Just support this project because it has so many economic benefits attached to that. If you're a lover of good thing and the Southeast, kindly support this project, irrespective of your religion or the church you go to. This project is worthy to be supported. This is where I'm going to end this short episode. Thanks. Bye. If you have any comment to make on this, just drop them on the comment section. Bye for now.